morning, everybody, and welcome to Darvanalee Designs Studio. For those that don't know, my name's Nicole, and today we are here for some crafty productivity sprints. Now, I was going to do some crochet this morning, but I decided I'm actually going to do some cross stitch instead, just to catch up a little bit because, my machine gave me grief the other day, and then last night I was super tired. I did get some stitches in, but yeah, I was not going to stay awake for very long, so didn't end up having a nap, so that was the problem. I was going to have a nap yesterday afternoon after I finished sprints on Dusty Book Sniffers, but my partner turned up, and then I was talking to my daughter, and it was all happening. So my youngest got a tattoo yesterday, so we were talking about that, and anyway, I don't really think much of it, but anyway, it's her body. She can do what she wants to it, I guess. And so today I'm actually if you've been following along with the vlogs, you know that I'm working on the Nutcracker this week. I work on this until tomorrow night, and then we swap out. And I've had some machine issues and stuff this week, so that is what I'm working on, and I need to keep that handy so I can know what floss I've got. I've got all my floss in front of me, and I've got my piece here as well. That light is awfully bright today. Let me just see. That's better. It was on extra brightness. It was blinding me. So, yeah, although the light's not that crash hot, maybe I need to turn it up one. There we go. Now you can see me. I'm not so much in the dark. It's just come over really overcast in the last half an hour. So, I had all the lighting set up for, a sunny day and all that sort of stuff because I got a window there so I can get some natural light. And I've got my lamps here, and I just can't get the lights right today. So I am looking forward to working a bit more on this. I'm going 3 45-minute sprints. That should get me at least the face close to being done. So you'll get to see a close-up of that because I haven't done the check-in for what I did last night or anything today in the vlog. I'm going to wait till after sprints today, and then I will do a check-in for that. So, yeah, I've got my liquids here as well. So I'll put them a little bit closer. Actually, you might put that over there because it's easier to reach there. I think I've got everything that I need. I don't need to go anywhere until we're finished sprints today. So I am also listening to, because I've got to jump ahead a little bit with the Seriously Serious. It always happens. Around this time of year, anybody reads or anything, I jump ahead. I'm going to finish listening to this. I think I have about 100 pages left. Yeah, about 100 pages left. And so I should get that done within the first sprint. And then I'm going to move on to this one and listen to this while I'm cross-stitching, which is The Bookbinder of Jericho, a historical fiction. So we go from a YA magic creatures book to a historical fiction set in I want to say around World War One. I think that's when it was. Yes, it was around then. And she's a bookbinder because all the men have gone off to war and all that sort of stuff. And then if I finish that, which is highly unlikely in the sprints, but I should finish it today. Because after I finished sprints today, I've just got so I'm going to do some diamond painting and editing and stuff like that. So I'll have plenty of time to listen to stuff tonight as well. And then if I finish that today, then tomorrow and over the weekend, I'm going to finish this up, which I'm at on page 174 of nearly 900 pages. So yeah, there's that. And then next week is all about the Women's Prize. So yeah, I still have books up here that I need to read, but I'm not going to get to them before the Women's Prize. So yeah. All right. So that's what I'm planning on doing in the next 24 hours. Anyway. All right. Let me have a look and see what everybody is doing today. I'm still in two minds whether to put out a vlog on the live stream day because a vlog has already gone out today for yesterday. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It just seems a little bit like I don't do enough, I guess. But if I have the check-in, excuse me, and all the other things, I should be able to get a vlog together. So yeah. Anyway, Let me know what you think in the comments, whether I should just skip Thursdays or what. I probably won't, because I'm in the flow of doing it. So yeah, so I probably won't. All right, let's have a look and see who is here. We have Amber Lee. Hello, Amber Lee. How are you? Getting ready to put some fiber on the wheel. Nice. Christina's also here as well. Hello, Christina. Remember to hydrate, all the reminders there. And if you are lurking in the background, make sure that you check out the subscribe button and turn it to all notifications. And then that way you will be part of the conversation, because I'm pretty sure that I have, and I'm just double checking, that I've done all the things that I need to do. A bit behind schedule with back of house stuff at the moment, which is driving me absolutely mental. Wow, thank you guys. My vlog that went up this morning has already had 59 views. Thank you. That is so cool. And like when I come into the back of house, I get all these streamers and everything, because it's sitting at the #1 spot in the rankings, because they rank your videos from most popular to the top 10 anyway. So it gives you an idea of what content to do and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. All right, let me just double check that I have got all of my customizations on. Yeah, I do. I thought I'd done it. I haven't done it for March yet. That's what the problem was. All right, let me get rid of that, because that'll probably make everything lag. So yeah, make sure that you do all the things, and then that way you can be part of the conversation. Tennille's also here as well. Hello, Tennille. How are you? Amberly saying hello. Tennille saying hello back. First sprint, I need to finish today's pages of Paddlin's Grace, and then work on kitchen chores. Nice. I've been up since 4:50 today. I did a 20-minute session of yoga and realized how bad my flexibility has got since I stopped doing it many years ago. So I have set myself a little challenge. I found a creator that because there used to be a yoga studio down here, but they closed years and years ago. And then just before they closed, they were really sporadic. But then at the same time, stuff started appearing more and more often online. So, and I used to do yoga at home all the time. Like, it's just basically stretching, and I had done it in the past and all that sort of stuff. And I knew people that did it, and they gave me ideas to do and whatnot. But I went a couple of times to the place down here, but they were so sporadic. But she was getting out of it. I think she was actually ill, and that's why she was getting out of it, or her mother was ill or something along those lines. Hard to remember now, because that was quite a number of years ago. And then I used to go to the gym every day, and I used to do a lot of stretches, and I used to do yoga and stuff like that. But then more and more creators started coming online. There's one creator that I forgot that I followed until I come over onto my crafty site today, and I was looking, and then she popped up, and I'm like, I'm already subscribed. And then I remembered why, because she has really basic beginner style yoga playlists, and since the last time I was there, she's now got or it might have been there and I'd forgotten about it, but she has a 30-day program that you can do on YouTube, and it's like between 20 and 15 minutes, and it's all beginner friendly, because today I did one, and I wish I could be that flexible as girl. I could not be. Yeah. And there's one spot on my knee that gets a little bit of pain. It's like I've got like, it feels fine to touch it. I can push on it and all the rest of it, but as soon as I kneel and put weight on it, it feels like there's a bone spur or something there that's like causing a bit of pain. That's the only way I can describe it. It's not a spur, but that's what it sort of feels like. So yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay, what have I done? I'm just trying to see, where are downloads? Oh, there they are. So I'm just looking for the name of it. Her name is Charlie Follows. So yeah, and I used to do ones from another girl, but I cannot remember her name for the life of me. So anyway, 30 days of yoga for beginners, and it's 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to do that from tomorrow. So that's going to be my morning routine, and hopefully that'll help me get back into the gym and stuff like that. After 30 days, if I'm not used to getting up and moving my body, then I don't know what's going to help. So, because the yoga is pretty gentle. So, and it's only 20 minutes. Like, I get up, I go and get myself a drink, do my morning business, get my thyroid medication into me, and then go and do some gentle exercise. I think will be a good thing. So, yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm at right now. And I did a whole heap of chores today and all that sort of stuff as well. Good morning, Chrissy. We've already been talking this morning. I need to whip up a baby quilt in the first sprint for my stepdaughter's a new baby sister and her mum's hubby's ex. Oh, we all get along. Well, that's cool. That's awesome when you can get along. Hello, Chris. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been trying to read this since December, and I pick it up and then I stop, and then I pick it up and then I stop, and I pick it up. I just need to read it. That I do like. I'm up to the part. I think I'm further than what I've got here. I'm up to the part where she's with the Belgian, and he's in hospital, and she just seen his face for the first time, and she reacted badly. So yeah, and her sister's funny. Oh no, like she's great. She's a great character. I absolutely love her. And the aunt that's over in France and everything. I think that she's pretty cool too. She's a little bit like the one that was in Dictionary of Lost Words. What was her name? I can't think of her name now, but yeah, she reminds me of her, with the letters backwards and forwards and all that sort of stuff. Hello, Atia. How are you? Thank you for being here. I will be working on my star rating blanket. Nice. That's a little bit different instead of a genre blanket. Star rating. That's nice. I like that. Hi, Chrissy, Chris, and Atia from Amber Lee. And I'm listening to the audio book, A Warrior Girl Unearthed. Nice. Sounds like a good book. Amber Lee, Tennille, Chrissy, and Atia from Christina. And hello to Christina from Tennille. You could do short vlogs on Thursdays, like 10 minutes is enough. Yeah, well, it sort of ends up, last week was only, I think it was only a 20-minute vlog last week, and that was just because I had some catching up to do from the day before, and all that sort of stuff. But I really have nothing to catch up on yesterday. So I do have a parcel coming today, so I'll probably film that, which is I fingers crossed it is the one I'm thinking it is. So I'll film that, and then I'm going to do the check-in. So because that's why I'm not going to talk much about it on here today. So. And I might have a little bit of diamond painting if I get it done before the vlog's finished. So, yeah. And sometimes I take snippets out of this too and drop it in. So I can always probably do that because it is part of my day in the life. So, yeah. Hi, everybody. I love the community Nicole has created for us all. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy being here. I love it when you pop in. We talk a lot outside of YouTube lives and YouTube in general. So messaging and talking about cross stitch or whatever, about books, the whole lot. Because Chrissy is actually my first online bookish peep that was like here every week when I was talking about books for Stitch With Me, but we met through cross stitch. Is that right? Yeah, we met through the live Stitch With Me's, which evidently I don't do anymore because I made more mistakes. Because with those ones, I was talking and they only went for about an hour, and I was talking, and it was amazing how many mistakes I could make in an hour while talking and trying to count. Halloween Quaker comes to mind, which is still in the naughty corner. Well, it's actually in a naughty pouch in with the rest of the whips. I still haven't unpicked that, Chrissy. I've got to unpick a lot, and that's what's daunting me. But I think I was actually talking to Gail about this the other day. I think I've actually narrowed it down. I can actually take out 2 small, or I might have been talking to Michelle about it. I was talking to someone anyway. I might be able to take out in Halloween Quaker where the cats are and the skeletons. There's a candlestick with the old style candlestick holder and an owl in a tree. I might be able to pull those out. And I think there's like a candy corn or something. Might be able to just take those out, put the cats in. Because the whole reason I got that chart was for the cats. I really like the cats in that. And that's the whole reason I got the chart. And originally I wasn't going to do the whole chart. I was just going to do those cats as a pin cushion. And then I think I was going to do the little row of houses as well, because that's the second favorite part of it. The rest of it was whatever. So I think if I pull those out, and I think it's a candy corn or maybe just a like a little diamond or something, it's a spot motif anyway. If I pull those out and then unpick the cats that I have done, I should be able to fit the cats in. When I was talking to Leanne the other day, Morgana Stitchy Moon, or Stitchy Moon Crafts here on YouTube, and also Gail from Wombat Hollow Crafts. When I was talking to both of them, Leanne said that she had actually left one of the skeletons out of hers because she made a mistake somewhere as well. So, and there's a bird I also have to pull out because he's 1 stitch up. But if I can put everything else in and he's still, like, I can see that he's 1 stitch up. So yeah, if I can work out that I don't have to pull him out and just get it in, because everything beyond it and like past him and before him is a Quaker, so I could possibly just put an extra row in of each of the Quakers motifs, and then I won't have to pull him out, because it's easier to, especially the linen that I'm working on, it's easier to put stitches in than it is to take them out again. But I do have to take those spot motifs out. Short of that, I can leave the cats out and just put the skeletons in, and then maybe, I don't know, take a spot motif from somewhere that's not overly big and drop it in there, like a Quaker symbol or something like that. So yeah, that's that's the plan. But I'm not touching anything Halloween this year. Because next year I think I'll be working on some of those pieces. And I actually think, because I'm supporting Gail this year, we're doing 365, Christmas 365 and 25. So I mean, so that's why all my stuff's Christmas at the moment that you're seeing. So unless I finish all my Christmas stuff, which is possible, that I've pulled out, that's the only way I'm going to go on to something else. So next year, I think that Halloween Quaker will become my focus piece, because we've already established what we're doing next year. And I think I talked about this last week, where I am going to be working on Red Dragon. That light was just blinding me. It was actually hurting my eyes. Working on Red Dragon 2 weeks of the month, every month. So the last 2 weeks, and every weekend and every public holiday, to try. And if I can do that and also get 500 plus stitches in every week this year, I should be able to finish Red Dragon by the end of next year. So, but then I've got a Monday to Friday, 2 Monday to Fridays at the beginning of the month, where I think I know that I'm going to pull out Huckleberry Farm. That's going to be a focal piece. And I think I might pull out Halloween Quaker. And that way I can just, at least to unpick it, even if I don't stitch it back in, at least to unpick what I need to unpick. Because I know going down the side and going across the bottom is all correct, because once I realized there was a mistake there, I hadn't done up in that top corner. So I basically started that. But the problem is, if that crow is out, that means that that's all out by 1 stitch too. Well, I think actually I had already picked out that there was a mistake, and I didn't count off that. I actually counted off where the chart started. So either way, I have some stuff to work on that. So that was a long story about how I met Chrissy. So, yeah. So anyway, That's how we met. Chris is saying hello to everybody. Atia, Amberly, Christina, PDF. Don't know what that is. Chrissy and Glenda. Oh, purple dragonfly. That's what that stands for. That's Tennille. Chris. Hey Coda, how you going? How's your day been? Hello to Coda from Amber Lee, and Toya is also here as well. Hello, darling. How are you? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Working on bookmarks today. Ran out of St. Patty's ones. Then working on either ornaments or the blanket, and trying to get through a few books. Rom-com swoonathon bingo board. Nice. Yes, there's only 1 day, 2 days left of Get a Clue, and then that wraps up. And I haven't even looked. I have no interest what is happening in March as far as readathons go, because I've got a ton of stuff that I've got to read anyway. So I'm pretty much doing my own readathon. Hello to Coda. And Christina says, I just finished Drop, Cover, and Hold On by Jasmine Gilroy, and now on with Any Luck by Ashley Boston, both from the Improbable Meet Cute series. I've never heard of that series. So yeah, awesome. Looks like you're making nice progress there. That doesn't want to come up for some. Okay, there we go. Just got to click it 300 times and then it'll come up. So yeah. All right. Well, we have got to the end of the comments. Just one more coming in. Yeah, we have to have the boards turned in by the 12th. Oh, by 12 on the 1st. Okay. No. Not even remotely. I've seen how some of my friends have changed personalities when they're getting married. No, thank you. No. No. I value my sanity too much. So yeah. Coda, if you're listening, I sent you through a video on Facebook. So yeah. It's an Amazon series, short stories, all different authors. Oh, well, there you go. I've never heard of it. Well, there you go. Now I have. So that was a quick no, yeah. Nope. Not even remotely. Have no interest whatsoever. I have no interest in even opening anything to do with clothing. I don't even really have an interest in making, like I do and I don't. Like sometimes I think, it'd be good to make jeans that fit me properly. And I think I am going to do that because like every time I buy a pair of jeans, something on it just doesn't sit right. The little weird body that I've got. And like they're either too tight around the waist, like they either fit me around the waist and too loose everywhere else. And it makes it, when I'm walking, makes me look like I've got a pee-pee when I don't have a pee-pee. That I hate that in jeans. Or they fit properly there and then they're gaping at the back because, I got junk in my trunk and I've got a butt, and or they sit on because I've got scoliosis, they sometimes sit on the wrong part of my hip and dig in. So I need high-waisted ones, but then it's a mission. So that's about the only thing that I have a desire to do is make my own jeans, but not for other people. No way. That it's just and weddings are so stressful anyway, and the brides are generally so stressful. Like I remember when some of my friends got married, they were down and out cows. Like I just sit there and I'm like, wow, tell us what you really think. Like, and just turn on you for, like it was important to them, but to everybody else, everyone's just, raising an eyebrow going, oh, okay. She's lost the plot. Hello, Monica. How are you? Thank you for being here. Hope you're all doing well. Work from home today as I've got ongoing knee injury, so I'm resting up. Oh, hon, what did you do to your knee? That's not good. I was just talking about my knee that's a bit dicky too. That just when I kneel on it. And it's probably because I'm just carrying extra weight as well. So that's probably and I think what I did, couple of months ago, I bent down in front of the long arm machine, and I think I leant on my knee wrong, and it just hasn't healed properly since then. So yeah, but yeah, knee injuries are not good at all. That I've watched a couple of people get knee reconstructions and stuff from their injuries, and hopefully that doesn't happen to you, Monica. But yeah, resting up is the best medicine, as they say. All right, let us add the timer. Today's quote is: "Do something today that your future self will thank you for." Yeah, my future self will thank me once I'm finished this chat. I was walking my dog and hyperextended it. Ouch. And it just takes ages to bounce back. Yes. I did that to my finger. I was lifting weights and the weight rolled out of my hand and hyperextended my finger. And holy crap, that hurt. So, yeah, you be sitting down. You be not moving. Maybe you could stretch it out a bit longer so you could just keep working from home. So yeah, there's a plan. All right, we're going to do 3:45 minutes sprints. The mic is going to go quiet. So if you are new here before and you've not heard of this, this is where we focus on our craft. I'm going to be focusing on sorry, I've just got leads going everywhere and they're tangling everything up. So yeah, we do 3:45-minute sprints where we hyper focus on our crafting project. It's going to be a bit tricky for me to get a camera angle today, but we'll give it a go. Worst case scenario, I'll go and get my boom and put that on. So yeah, so we're going to focus on that. The mics are quiet, there's no talking, so we can just concentrate on what we need to do. We can count and do all the things, and yeah, and then we'll come back and have a bit of a chit chat, and then we'll do that. We'll repeat that 3 times until we finish up around 12:30, 1 o'clock today. Which is my time, which I have no idea what time that is. I think it's about 9:30 that, because anything after that Eastern, I think people are starting to get tired. Of course, it is the afternoon in New Zealand. So yeah, so basically, and I've just gone black. Nice. Oh, StreamYard, you gotta love it. All right, so let me just come back in. I'll be back in a second. Some elevator music. Oh, dear me. Make sure I've got all the settings right. All good. Enter studio. Oh, okay. Nice black screen. Let me just remove this. Present. All right. All right. I think everything is just changed. Let me just do that and share that. And that should be back now. There we go. Right. I'm back. Hey, at least I know how to fix it now. All right. So as I was saying, we'll be just muting the mics and tilting the camera. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So let's get this all started, and I will see you all in 45 minutes. Happy crafting, everyone. All right, we're back. Casting a shadow. There we go. I just can't get comfortable where I'm sitting. It's a bit better now because I'm used to doing it two-handed, and I couldn't hold. This is why I don't like Q snaps, because my hand gets sore holding them. So I think I've worked out a thing now where I can sit and just do it. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's sort of where I'm at right now. And I made a couple of mistakes, and then there must have been a tail that I never got rid of, got caught up, and it was all happening, all happening. But anyway, I now think I've got it worked out, so I'm just going to find somewhere to put it. I do have a wider frame that sits over, but I don't think this chair's wide enough for it because it's actually for a couch. So I'd have to spin everything around and sit on the couch. So if I do that again, I'll probably do that next time. But for now, I think I found a solution. And yeah, and I'm not used to having everything in here either. And the table's heaps far away, and I just wasn't prepared. Basically. So yeah, let's have a look. Sent the link on IG for. What did you send the link for? And yeah, so I think I've got it where I can sit comfortably now with any luck and get some done. So luckily, this afternoon I'll be back out where I normally stitch, so it won't be so much a problem. Because out there, even though I'm using the same thing, I can't put it into this frame because I'm working the top part of the Q-snap and the arms aren't long enough. I don't think. I'm going to play around this afternoon and see if they are, if it'll just sit on there. But because I have arms for this frame that sit onto this part here and then they extend down. But the problem is this is only 8 inches wide. So the bars will probably get in the way. So I've just been leaning it on it and then leaning it against the table and moving that back, and I can get my hands underneath it to do it. I've only got today and tomorrow to do it. So, and it won't be out of the circulation for another 8 weeks after that. So, yeah, I'm just checking what you sent me. Oh, okay. Yep. Cool. For the original stories. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I was just checking that. So yeah, so I think that I've just got it sitting on the couch, between my legs, and then I can lean the frame on it, and I can get my hand under. You probably, if you looked up in the last 5 minutes, you would have seen that I've got that sort of happening now. So yeah, and I'm just trying to get everything in the spot where I can just reach for it. I think I need another thing over here, and then I'll be right. Oh, dear me. Hello, Carrie. How are you? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you popping by. Oh, that's such a sensitive light. Like a vampire shrieking away from the sun. Submitted my NetGalley review for a house for Miss Pauline. I've got that on NetGalley to read as well. I'm hoping that it'll be on the I'm behind now. I'm just going to be behind all the time. I think I'm up to 69%. And I'm hoping that I'll get, I'm halfway through one now that I should finish. I've just got way too many books to read. I should just I probably will just spend all of May on NetGalley stuff, to be honest, because they're all on my Kindle. Let me have a look. 68%. Wishful thinking that I was on 69. I haven't even broken, so I think I've broken 70% once. So yeah. Yeah, I think it's just once. So did you enjoy that book? Am I going to enjoy it too? 30 pages done by Toya. Awesome. I believe the auntie bookbinder is from Dictionary of Lost Words. Can't think of her name. No, it's not the same one. Because don't forget, our Dictionary of Lost Words is the same time period, and that aunt was still around. She was still messaging her when her partner went off. Remember, because she helped her with her pregnancy and stuff, and she was available. So yeah, this one, I can't think of her name in this one. I'll have to look that up because I'm pretty sure. It doesn't mess companions. I'm going to have to look that up because Tilda is the aunt in this one. And let me find dictionary, because she wrote letters to the main character in that one too, didn't she? Let me just find it, because that's going to bug me now, and I want to listen to my book, so just bear with me for a second. Where are we? Williams. Either I don't know the alphabet or my book is not here. Pickled. Yes. I'm trying to find it. There's Whitaker. Why is it not here? Oh, unless Savannah took it to read it, which is highly unlikely because it's not sort of her jam. Interesting. There it is. Hiding. The problem is, it's in alphabetical order, the library, but not in absolute alphabetical order. So, and I want it in absolute alphabetical order. Let me just see if I can find a letter. Because they do mention the scriptorium in here. Because she wrote, I'm pretty sure she wrote letters to her. That's going to bug me now. It doesn't, so I can't find a letter. I can't find a letter. Bugger. I thought there was one in the beginning of the book, but obviously not. Because war broke out during this book. Oh, here we go. Dear Esme. Ditty. Ditte. My love, as always, Ditty. I knew it wasn't Tilda. Sorry. Two different people. So yeah, because Tilda's in France, whereas Dee wasn't in France. She was in Northern England, because during the war, in dictionary, Esme went up to, or Esme. Is that what was the name? Esme, was that her name? Yeah, she went up there, remember, to stay with them when she was pregnant. So that's how I knew it wasn't the same person. I finished today's section of Padeline's Grace and started the kitchen chores while listening to Redoubt. Is that it? Right? Redoubt? Yeah. Just getting here, real life messing with my playtime. Think I'm going to play with some scraps tonight. Don't think I have the concentration to do anything complicated. That's fair enough. Sometimes we need that. I don't have the concentration today to do stuff either. That's why I didn't pick up my cross stitch, my crochet, because I thought I'll end up buggering it up. Spun a spun the whole sprint. Nice. Need to take a break and stretch my arms now, though. That's fair because it's not easy. I enjoyed it, but it might help to have an audiobook with it. Okay. I also just realized I have no outstanding requests on NetGalley. Woohoo! I've not requested anything in a while. I have too many books to read as it is. Well, that's a good thing. So maybe just not request anything for a little while, unless you think that it might be on one of next year's lists or something. Got another quilt quilted and bound. I finished it yesterday. So today I am just going to play with the scrap bin. That's fair. That sounds like a good plan. That I've started pulling out like all the fat quarters that are in that I've come across, because I've got a really bad habit of putting things into boxes but not sorting them. And now I've got a tub in the underneath my desk in the craft room. So every time I'm finished something and there's fat quarters left over, I'm putting it into this basket. And I've got a ton in there. And whenever I go, because I do have some of my scraps organized into larger pieces, and there are some leftover fat quarters from projects and stuff in there. So I'm going through that slowly. Whenever I'm at the long arm machine and I've cleaned it, I have a bit of a look in there, pull some out and put it into that basket. I've got a ton of fat quarters, and a lot of them I look at and I'm thinking, I don't even know what I would use you for except for a super scrappy quilt. So I'm thinking that I might just put some bundles together and do a de-stash on one of the groups and just get rid of some of it, because it's stuff that I didn't want to use in fat quarter packs or left over from quilts that I've already made. And I mean, you can only have so many cushion covers before you've got too many. So So I've got, because I mean, fat quarters make good size cushion covers, because you can have them really patchworky, where you do the envelope on the back, or you can have 2 fat quarters on either side and seal it up completely. You could put a zipper in, you could have a plain backing and then a pretty front. Like, they're really good for that aspect. But I mean, as I said, you can only have, see how dark it's just come over in Kingaroy? Like, it's almost like evening time. And the blinds are wide open. So basically, I've got to make a decision. Do I want to make some more cushions, or do I just want to get rid of them? I mean, there's probably, actually, I could probably do a couple of disappearing 9 patches with some of them as well, because that they used it, like, do decent size ones, because they use, like, if you do like out of 1 fat quarter, you could probably get 4 decent size squares out of it. Yeah, you should be able to. No, you probably won't. At least 3. But yeah, I might be able to work something out. I'm sorry, I just started doing math in my head and visualizing the fat quarter and how much I could get out of it. Depends where you get the fat quarter from, because if I get it from Australia, they're usually 50 centimeters by 55 centimeters, which are a little bit bigger than American size ones. But there's a lot in there that have been sent to me over the years as well. Like that, when I've done swaps and everything, I get bonus, like with the black and white swap, I got a heap of black and white stuff to use, and I've used most of that in a quilt. Like, it's still a work in progress, so anytime I come across black and white, I try to make something out of it. So yeah, I don't like scrappy backings. I just, yeah, it's not something that I like. Oh no, I do have a couple of books out there. I think there's a book that I've got on my shelf that is all fat quarters, so I might be able to use that. So, and make some stuff out of that. Which, because I haven't made anything out of that for ages, so I can't even remember what's in there. They're like, there's bags and all sorts of stuff. The original stories are cool because it had all different genres by different authors, so you can try them before getting a full size book from them. Oh, that's a good idea. It's a good idea, and if you like that sort of thing, I can probably just sew a couple of a few fat quarters, and get rid of them some of that way. Other than that, I'll just do a scrap thing where I just go into the de-stash places and just get rid of them that way. All right, the timer has gone off and we have got to the end of the comments. So let's turn the camera down again and the volume down, and we go stuck into the next 45 minutes. I'm just going to leave because it's only 10 seconds. So I'm just going to leave it at that and bring the banner back up. And I will see you all in 45 minutes. All right, that's our sprint finished. How much did everybody get done? Let me know in the comments. I've got stuff everywhere. I don't know if you can see or not. Oh. There's just crap everywhere. It's everywhere. So I've got to make room for the mouse so I can operate the computer. All right. But I've got myself all set up. And I got a lot more stitching done that time. I reckon I'll be pretty close to finishing the face in this next sprint. Oh, no, so yeah. But you'll get to see that in the check-in. So make sure you check in tomorrow and watch today's vlog. So, and it sounds like my parcel has arrived because the postman just like belted the door down. They just left it on the front. So finished my book. I finished the Caster Chronicles. So that is done. That can come out. And I've got 3 hours and 40 minutes. You can see bookbinders up there. 3 hours and 45 minutes left in that one. And yeah, and I just went and cleared out my my Goodreads currently reading. There was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 books there that I'd finished in the last month. So I did all those, and yeah. So I'm having a very productive day. At least now he looks like, so he doesn't look zombied. So yeah. All right, let's have a look. Where were we up to? Hey Nina, how you going? And Paula's also here as well. Hello, Paula. How are you? And Jean's popped in. Went for dinner with a friend. Day 2 in the office. Might go to bed early due to day 3 being tomorrow. Oh, I did see that you sent a message. I started listening, and then I thought, oh, I'll listen to that a bit later so I can pay its full attention. So yeah, I did see that you sent a Voxer, and I did hear that you had a better day today, so that was good. 49 pages, says Toya. Nice progress. You got a fair bit done last pages. So that's what, 79 pages all up. Awesome. Made some chore progress and more progress on the audio. No clue why it's called Redoubt. Yeah, okay. It's book 4 in a quintet, and all the other titles make sense. Well, you know, some authors just like to throw that stuff out there, I think. So hopefully it'll make sense why. Hopefully when you come back in the next sprint, if you're still here, you can tell us if it makes any more sense. Carrie got 2 stacks of flying geese blocks sewn. Well done. And a stack of half square triangles as well. Wow, that's a lot. It's fun when you have the shapes cut and ready to sew. Yeah, it makes it very productive, doesn't it? I haven't got nothing. I've got no blocks left except for large ones to put into a quilt from my A to Z quilt block challenge with no Z. I should say A to Y because there is no Z. Because there was a zigzag already on the channel, so that's why I didn't worry about doing it. I've got to put them together, but I don't know how. I'm thinking that I might actually put a frame around those, so do it a little bit different and make some. There's some that I'm going to make into cushions with cushion covers, so I'll be able to use some of those fat quarters. Actually, my thumb's sore. I made breakfast earlier before coming on, and I've stopped getting false nails, and my nails are really strong. Like, you can barely bend them. These ones have got a little bit more flex, but you can see they're really strong, including my thumbnails, which when they break, they snap like a false nail and go right down to the quick, like down to there. I was grating some cheese and I snapped my nail, and yeah, and it was actually probably about that long when I snapped it. So it has gone right down into there, and it's actually throbbing. It's really soft. And it's probably because I'm using it, like I'm grabbing a needle with it. But yeah, I clipped off the other one. I clipped off the other side, and I'm like standing in the kitchen going, No sound comes. You know when a toddler falls over and they hurt themselves and no sound comes out? That's what it's like when I do my nails. So yeah, it was not a pleasant experience. That's for sure. But it snapped real clean, which was good. It didn't go too like it's really sore in the bed of the nail, and it went down and like went down into the bed. But it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. I've done worse before. And that's why I generally keep my thumbnails. I don't generally have them too long. I probably be about that length there. But this one was just a little bit longer, and they're like, I can't even bend them. Like I can't even get a flex in them, which is absolutely fantastic. But it's a bitch when you break them. So yeah. And even if they were like I don't have super long nails. Like my little fingernails get quite long because they're sort of out of the way. But I normally have false nails on and it doesn't happen as much. But yeah, they're just getting so expensive. I can't justify it when I can grow my own nails. So I've been using this. I think it's got stuff on it. I've been using this serum. And I got it off Facebook. I don't normally buy stuff off Facebook, but the ad was really compelling with this one, and I thought I'd give it a go. And I had a really good special when I got it. And this one is, I think this one's vanilla. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's vanilla. But it's a twist, and it's got a brush on the end. And it's by the Body Collective here in Australia. It's an Australian one. And they have all sorts of serums. They have lip treatments, and I think they're branching out into body stuff. I could just sit here and stiff there on that, but it's really good because I pick it up and I put it on, and it has made a huge difference because because I've been getting my nails done for a long time, and so they were quite damaged, and they're like you can see in this one, there's still a ridge on that, but that is the new nails coming through, and it's actually not like that anymore. And I had like lines in my nails as well, and they're all starting to go. So it's good stuff. It's actually working on that. So yeah, but the problem is it makes your nails really. It also makes your nails really strong too, so they snap when you hit it on the grater. So yeah, I got a bit more spinning done. I have probably spun an ounce so far today. I'm probably going to read during the next sprint. That's awesome. That's nice and productive. Can't wait to see what you make with it. Supper has started, chili cheese fries, yum. And started more St. Patty bookmarks, and they are a wee bit too small, so trying to figure out how to fix them. And have about 10 minutes left in my book. Nice and productive. Hello to Paula, Nina, Jean, Carrie, and Monica. That's why I don't mess with long nails. I keep them relatively short because otherwise I can't do anything. Even false nails, I didn't get them much. Probably that length would be as far as I would go with my false nails. And that's as far as I go with my nails. But yeah, I just wasn't paying attention, and the nail caught the grater and it just snapped it straight back. And it was like... looked up the definition of redoubt. It's a place of retreat, temporary fortification. I am almost to 50%. Maybe it'll become clearer in the later half of the book. Maybe. I am doing the Omar shawl. Oh, that's what I forgot to show you. Is she at work? I think she might be at work. I'll have to show you another time. I got a yarn in from AliExpress. Very nice. It's going to make a very nice shawl. That it's I put it out there because it's very dainty and lacy feeling. So yeah, at first I thought it was like floss, and I'm like, that's really fine. Like I'm going to probably use a size 3, 2.5, 3 size hook for this one. So this yarn, but it's actually so pretty. Hang on, I'll go get it. Might take me a second. Where's the? So it's so pretty. It's got pink, a cream in it, and then the black. So yeah, so I'm going to be starting with black, and I have not done black before. Let me just find the beginning of it. Turn this light up. There it is. So I don't know if you can see or not, but it's like a sock weight, and it's not twisted real well, but I'm going to take my time with it. I've got until the end of May to make the shawl. So I don't know if I'm going to get it again. I'll see how I go. I may end up just scrapping it. It definitely didn't look like this. That's the risk you run when you buy stuff off AliExpress, I guess. But like I could split this. You can't see it because of my shirt. I could split it quite easily on that. But I'm going to give it a go. See, I mean, it was only $16, so either way, I'll give it a go. It'll be something that I'll just work on nice and slowly. And yeah. But it feels so soft too. Like it feels really soft, and I think it's going to make a nice. I love the colors in it. I think it's going to make a really nice shawl. I'll see if I can bring it up. It'll give you an idea. God, talk about pop-ups. Jeez. Everything just pops up out of you. Let me just find it. Like it is gonna. I will definitely be using a really small hook with it, but that's the sort of. Let me just. It's going to bring it up. Yeah, it's not going to bring it up. But that's the colouring in it, and I think it's going to look really good. There we go. Just focus then. So I paid $16.59 delivered, and it's 300 grams, and it's cotton, and it looks thicker in the picture, but you know it's like anything. And everybody said it was really good. It's consistent with the description and all that sort of stuff, and it's going to have a really nice drape to it as well. So, well, I'll give it a go and see what happens. Like, that's the worst I can do. Jen says, hello. Oh, hang on. Sure, I'm resting my hands. So I've read that one. No crafting from Jen today. Hello, Jen. Working and school are the agenda tonight. That's fair. I'm not really sure on that. I can have a look. Probably not. I've got stuff everywhere. I can't even see my buttons. Oh. Body Collective. Let me just see where the shipping goes. They have all different flavors or scents anyway. Shipping policy. 1 to 2 days. Shipping notifications. It doesn't. For international orders, please be aware that your country's customs or import laws may result in fees or taxes upon. This is usually the case $1,000, and it varies from country to country. These fees are the responsibility of the customer, and are not included in the shipping charges. So it is it's a Queensland-based one. So yeah, it looks like they do ship overseas. Okay. For international orders, we provide standard shipping with estimates of delivery times based on 2 to 3 weeks. And I guess it doesn't say how much it is or anything like that. But if you're in Australia, $135 if you spend with them, you get a free pen and dropper bundle, and free shipping over $50 for Australia. So yeah, but that would be completely different for international. So yeah, but they're really good. I've been using them for. I bought them over a year ago, and I got 3 pens. I got a vanilla raspberry, a summertime, because that was buy 2 pens get 1 free. I got a summertime, and then I got the vanilla. I finished I've been using them, for about a year, I think it is, and I'm finished the vanilla raspberry one, and I've almost finished the second one, and I use it a couple of times a day. I use it at least in the morning and at night. So, yeah. Hello to Paula, Christina, and Chris. It is a gorgeous yarn. It's 4 strands, but not twisted very well. So I could almost retwist it. I'm going to give it a go. See how we go. I know that I've got to use a smaller hook for it. And I think I might just do a virus shawl with it, because I know that pattern and I know it's easy. And it's cotton too. It feels lovely, it feels soft, but it's like 300 grams. This is going to be huge. But I will probably start that next week. I'll see how I go. I'll try and finish the other one and then start it, because that's a gift. So, yeah. All right. Well, we have got to the end of the comments. We are about to do our last sprint. Excuse me. So I'll pop that up and start the timer, and I'll see you all in 45 minutes. All right. We have got to the end of our last sprint. And I realised I put up the wrong banner, but anyway. So yeah. We'll be back tomorrow on Dusty Book Sniffers. I'm pretty sure I put up the wrong one. Yes, I did. But that's what time we'll be coming back for another reading session. We were supposed to have crafting session, but anyway, next Thursday. So yeah. Anyway, it's just been one of those days today. This is the one I was supposed to put up. Oh, it's just been one of those days. I just spent that entire sprint unpicking a color that I put in that was wrong, that I put in 2 days ago, and it's only been today that I noticed. And it was only because I had some more of that color to put in at the bottom of the face. And I'm like, and I looked at it and I'm like, gee, this is a weird color choice for, for skin color for this particular designer. And what happened was I picked the color up below it because they're the numbers, and I thought I picked up 4 and I didn't. I picked up 5. So yeah, so I just unpicked that. I am not going to put that in this afternoon. I might put it back. I'll put it in tonight, but when I stitch on it. But I'm just like, I cannot believe that I did that. So yeah, so I've unpicked it. It's all unpicked and ready to go, and I've erased it. I also erased it off the chart as well that has not done. So that was quite easy to do on that. So I just erased that. So now I know where I'm at, and I double check that I've got everything in place and the right color and all that sort of stuff. So that was a bit of a correction sprint for me, and I got up to chapter chapter 30 in the Bookbinder of Jericho, and I feel sorry for Maud, that she just wants to be like the big girls, and yeah, and her sister just wants to have they're twins, and Maud is intellectually disabled, and yeah, so anyway. And her sister is struggling. She wants to have a life and all the rest of it. Their mother has passed away. And yeah, and so basically she's struggling at the moment to, and her sister's gone out and done some stuff while she's been out, and she's left her alone. And yeah, so anyway, it's sad. And we're just learning about some of the Belgians and what they've gone through and why one of the characters is the way she is, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I'm sure it's going to make me cry. The last one did. So, it's like you shed a tear. Not cry, ugly cry, but, just feel the feels. Bloody light is bright today. All right, that is now gone. Sorry about the noise. Let's have a look what happened in the chat. Paula popped in and said, "Hey, Jean, had to dip out and shower. White little man has been sick again. Oh, gonna try and get him back to sleep now. Good night, all. I hope you're getting back to sleep, and he feels a little bit better tomorrow." Finished up the kitchen chores for the night. It's 10:30 p.m. Listened to more Redoubt, and I'm even more in the dark. So it's getting worse as the book goes on. Oh my goodness. The main character has been kidnapped and drugged and is hallucinating. Oh my Lord, that's a lot. Poor main character. Got another assignment done and started peer reviewing a second presentation. Nice and productive. Toya finished Lemon Drop Dead by Amanda Flower, and 13 pages of Namesake by Adrienne. It's Adrienne Young, right? I think I've got that on my... Is that the one that you read, Jean? Are you still here? I'm pretty sure I've got that on my shelf. I never got to it while Jean was reading it. That turned into a dinner sprint. Nice. What'd you have for dinner? And I got everything pressed and set myself up to make some drawstring bags tomorrow. Nice. So you had a very productive sprint there, Carrie. Well, that's awesome. Finished with Any Luck by Ashley Poston, and now on to Royal Valentine by Sierra Wilson. Nice. And also finished supper. Nice. I'm a bit peckish myself. I think I might just have some crackers with some avocado on them, a salt and pepper for lunch today, just something light, because I had a pretty big breakfast, and I'll just have something light on that. But I'm so annoyed at myself. I think that is the first time I've ever actually done that, where I've sometimes pick up the wrong color and realize I've picked up the wrong color, because I usually always double check. And I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was really engrossed in my book. That's what the problem was, I think. But I've never stitched out. There was probably about 70 stitches that I just had to pick out. And they were all around, like the shape of the face and everything like that. So, I can't believe I did it. Oh, my beads have been shipped too, because there's white beads in this. So I got shipping notification yesterday. So yeah. So yeah. Where we're up to, and but internet and laptop are fighting again. So while I'm here, thanks for hosting. Yeah, well, we're about to wrap up anyway, hun. So gonna try and hang in, but technology. Yeah, tell me about it. Me, technology, mechanical machines, all the things have just been fighting all week, and now the cross stitches. It's almost to the point. You know what? I'm done for the week. I'm going to put more stitches into this tomorrow as well as tonight, because I've got my stitchy meet up with my buddies tomorrow night, so I'll put some more in. Yeah, I'm sort of kicking myself, because I would have finished the whole head and been moving on to the body tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not really impressed with myself. Now it's time for bed. Good night. See you all next week. See you next week, Carrie. Have a good week. And I'll catch you next week. I'll be back, no doubt. I will have something else to work on. I might even be working on the new shawl. We'll see how we go. So yeah. That was 3. Yes, that was 3. It was a 3. That was our third one. It felt like 2, yeah. They go pretty quick, the 45-minute sprints. But any more than that, I start to get a bit sleepy, and I need that break, because even when I'm doing craft here, I usually only do it in spurts of no more than an hour. And then I'll go and sit down and relax, because my back starts to get sore and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we're done. That it is now almost 20 to 1. So yeah. And this is the sprinting spreadsheet for BookTube. That, even though we're on craft, I do recommend that if you like this sort of stuff and you like to, focus and all that sort of stuff, make sure that you get to that, and that'll tell you where more things are happening across the internet. No worries, Jean. Thanks for being here. Nell is still sprinting. Jean is very tired. I have sprints again tomorrow over on the BookTube. It's all happening in the comments right now. And before you go, remember to do all the things that Christina has done here. But most importantly, hit that like button, and also the subscribe button if you've been lurking in the background. But that is it for me today. I'd like to say thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you being here and keeping me on a track for getting my crafting done. But I am out of here. I'm going to go and have something to eat and wrap up the rest of my day. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.